You're listening to Comedy Central.
Hi, I'm Joe Firestone, and you're listening to Everyday Decisions. This is a podcast where I talk to people about the last 24 hours of their day to figure out just how they get through it. Some of these are recorded during the quarantine, and some of these are recorded before. And so this was one of the ones that was recorded before, just before actually. So it's kind of an interesting little time capsule. I recorded it with my dear friend Claire Saffitz. You might know her from Gourmet Makes, which is her series on the Bon Appetit YouTube channel, where she recreates snack foods from scratch, and it's incredible. And she's now working from home, and so you can check out, they're still putting out videos, and you can check her out there. But yeah, this is definitely pre-recorded, and I look back on the day fondly. I hope everybody's staying safe and helping when they can, or asking for help when they need to. So, yeah. Okay, well, enjoy the episode. Okay, so it's, so Claire, it's like 11:17 a.m.
Yeah, it's a little late, sorry.
No, don't you dare. Okay, so listen, I have a sense of what you do. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's correct.
Okay.
But we've known each other for, what, since maybe 6?
I felt like 4.
4?
I tell people 4.
4 could work. Okay, so...
Didn't we go to preschool together? What preschool did you go to?
I went to Ethical Society.
Oh, then I've been telling people the wrong story.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Fair enough. I went to preschool with Lily.
Not at Wash U preschool, where I went.
No.
I don't know, but our moms have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
So we probably met as very small children.
Little ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we've known each other, well, let's go ahead and say ish 25 to 30.
30. I'd be like 30.
30 years. Okay, great. So basically, based on what I've known of your schedule for about 30 years, I have a sense, but I don't know. Now you have a lot going on.
Yeah, it's different now.
Okay.
Than 30 years ago.
Okay, fair enough. So it's like 11 a.m. yesterday. What are we doing?
At 11 a.m. yesterday, I was at the test kitchen at Bon Appetit in their office, which is at One World Trade Center. And I was shooting video, but I've gotten pretty good at delaying our shoots. Not intentionally, but it is kind of intentional. I just like to have a leisurely start to the morning. So at 11, we're usually shooting, but like someone's making coffee, Kevin is adjusting the lights, Kevin's behind the camera, someone's on their laptop, we're ordering lunch. We're shooting.
Yeah. At 11, you're already ordering lunch.
Oh, yeah. This is the thing. You got to always plan. You need to order lunch at 11 or before so that it's there. I get really anxious on shoot days about, like, when is lunch going to get there because I get really hungry.
Okay. So, but you know what you want to eat almost an hour before.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Like yesterday I had a lot of food stress where I've been having a weird thing where I've like not a lot of appetite in the morning, which is very strange for me. Even though I'm hungry, because like hunger and appetite are different, you know?
Why?
Like hunger is like a physical feeling and appetite is like I want to eat. Because like I want to eat all the time, even if I'm not hungry. You know what I mean?
I didn't know those were two.
They're different.
That's like finding out there's a difference between sadness and anger.
You didn't know there was a difference?
It's hard to tell
between
sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that says a lot about you. That's interesting.
No. It's okay.
Joe.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
So there's a difference between hunger and appetite. Like you feel like your body needs something, but you don't want to eat anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So in times like that, it's hard to be like, what am I going to want to eat in an hour or two?
Yeah.
And so yesterday I chose super random. Usually John, RPA. Oh, this is for Gourmet Makes, by the way. We were shooting the show Gourmet Makes.
Yes. What were you making?
I was making, I always forget. Like the second I walk out of the building, I forget what I was doing. It'll come to me. Oh, Choco Taco, which I had never had before.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
you never had Choco Taco?
No, I feel like you ate a lot of those.
Yeah, we ate a lot of those.
I never had one.
What?
Where was I when you were eating them?
We'd go to Blockbuster and pick up a couple Choco Tacos.
Really?
And you never had a bite?
No.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I was at Blockbuster with you, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
You were getting like The Exorcist or something.
Yeah.
Well, I never had one. They're not that good.
Oh, my God.
If you had one now, Joe, you would not think they were good.
Well,
I'm
here's
pretty sure.
the shell. The shell fails it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so like soft and cardboardy.
Yeah. There's no way to fix it, right?
Well, I'm trying.
Oh.
That's
Right.
kind of the concept of the show.
Okay.
Anyway, so John picks the lunch spot usually, and so he picked Westville.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been to Westville,
Yeah.
right? There's like
Yeah.
a bunch of locations.
You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. But I was in a weird food mood, so I picked, this is so strange, I picked a cup of turkey chili and a side of just like plain cooked salmon. I don't know. I couldn't decide. I was kind of hungry, but just, I don't know. I've been having, I call it food stress when you just like are not sure what you want to eat. I was having a lot of food stress. So at 11, I was probably ordering lunch.
Okay. Yeah, I think I had that this morning because I had the rest of the dregs of a yogurt container and a packet of oatmeal. And that didn't feel like anything was feeling right.
Are you someone that eats part of a yogurt and then puts it back in the fridge?
No, big container.
Oh, a big container. Okay.
But the consistency gets wildly different.
And then it's like kind of dries out around the sides.
Yeah, something's going on. Is that how they make Greek yogurt? It's so thick on the sides.
Did you eat them together?
Separate.
Did you eat plain Greek yogurt out of the container?
I made, regular yogurt out of the container while the oatmeal was in the microwave.
What's regular yogurt?
What do you mean?
Like
What?
plain yogurt versus regular yogurt.
What?
You said I ate regular yogurt.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I can't even.
Plain?
No.
Was it flavored?
Yeah.
What was the flavor?
Vanilla.
Okay, then you had vanilla yogurt.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, you had vanilla yogurt. Now I feel like I'm interviewing you about your day. And then I just want to understand what you ate.
I had a big tub of vanilla yogurt.
Uh-huh.
And when you get it from Trader Joe's, you never know what it really is.
Because it's Trader Joe's yogurt?
Yeah, but it's always someone else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Secretly, going to a different path.
Yeah. What?
Like Dannon?
Yeah, you think it's like big yogurt with like a Trader Joe's label on it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like where you get the glasses and they're all from, you know what I mean, the same factory. Okay, anyways, that's what we're back. You ordered
Wait, but
high protein.
but then the oatmeal, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
You can cut this part out of the podcast. I was confused.
Okay.
The oatmeal packet, like a microwave, like mix it with water. Do you put water or milk?
Water. What? I didn't even know you could put
Yeah,
milk.
you mix with a little milk, it'll taste better.
Really?
Was the oatmeal flavored?
Yeah.
What flavor?
Yeah, I get the fruit and cream variety pack.
What is the
You just made such a
Fruit?
horrible face.
You're adding water, but it's fruit and cream flavored? I don't know. Never mind. I can get back to my day. Joe, I want to help you. Can I come over and make you breakfast?
This is good stuff.
You should be eating loaves, hard-boiled eggs.
No. I can't eat those after I watch him eat them. They're so awful.
Have you talked about
Have you seen
loaf and the
I'm
hard-boiled
going to send a
eggs?
video of Loaf eating a hard-boiled egg. It's so awful.
Okay, Loaf is Joe's dog, by
But
the way.
it goes in the mouth and then out. And then in and out.
Oh, God.
It's like it's dipping itself. It's like it's so awful.
I still don't understand why you feed your dog hard-boiled eggs, but that's a better he's eating a better breakfast than you are.
He's gotten so wide. He's so wide.
Because you're feeding him a Rocky diet. You're feeding him a high protein. He's like bulking up.
But his legs stay the same.
Okay, I think you should maybe just stop feeding Loaf hard-boiled eggs, and you should start eating hard-boiled eggs.
It seems every time I eat a hard-boiled egg, I feel like a wolf. You feel like a wolf?
A wolf?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you came into the chicken coop and stole it.
No, I've never felt like that in my life eating an egg.
Okay. So you order turkey and you haven't had anything to eat today.
Yesterday morning,
Yeah.
I usually bring a yogurt if I'm shooting because I am not good in the mornings and I am generally running behind.
Plain?
What?
Plain?
Oh, no, the yogurt. No, so I really like Siggy's drinkable yogurt because you don't even need a spoon.
Oh.
And I throw it in my bag. It's really good. And I like the blueberry flavor because it has less sugar than the other ones.
It's so tart.
I know, I love it.
So thick.
You should try that.
It's too tart. Too thick.
No, it's not. It's drinkable. It's not that thick. But I like it because with Gourmet Makes, it's not always something that's a candy or a sweet, but it often is. And I try to not eat a lot of sugar otherwise.
I love sugar.
Yeah, it's good, but it's it don't feel so good if you have too much of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I developed a baking cookbook for an entire year, and like 60% of my diet was white sugar, and it like made me depressed and anxious. So, I mean, other things probably made me depressed and anxious too, but it's not good for you. So I bring a drinkable yogurt and I have coffee in the morning, and we used to get fancy coffee from the Joe Coffee, which is in like the lower level of the World Trade Center, attached to the Oculus. But then I don't know if they deny that it's like budget concerns and say that it's more about like being more sustainable and eco-friendly, but now we just make coffee and drink it, which I really complained about for a long time. But now it's probably better. So I drink like a cup of coffee that we brew.
Okay. So then you've had a little base, and then you're getting ready for your meat lunch.
My meat lunch is a high protein lunch.
High protein lunch. Okay. So then you're starting to make Choco Tacos.
Yeah. So I had already started the process. Again, I've forgotten everything I've already done, and it was only yesterday. I started the process on. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. That's not what I did yesterday.
What?
No. I was shooting video, but I forgot. We didn't start with Choco Tacos. I actually did a different video in the morning. So I started with something not Gourmet Makes, but I was still shooting in the test kitchen.
Okay.
And we still ordered lunch. That part was true.
And you still got the salmon and the turkey chili.
Yes, that all happened yesterday, but I forgot that instead of starting with Gourmet Makes, because we did an April Fool's thing, we were shooting for April Fool's. Should I also say happy birthday, Lauren Borges?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of our friends, our childhood friends.
I think she'll like that.
Yeah, that's her birthday, April Fool's. Anyway, most test kitchen editors have like their show that they do. So mine is Gourmet Makes. Brad has It's Alive. Chris has Reverse Engineering. Carla has Back-to-Back Chef. So we all like switched places with the host. So I switched with Brad, and I did It's Alive, and that's all about fermentation. And I mean, that's originally what it was about, and now it's sort of about just like Brad being Brad. I mean, it was always about that also.
Do you make pickles?
No, he's made pickles like a million times. At some point, we just kind of just like ran out of stuff to ferment. Although you can really ferment anything. But I decided to make sourdough crepes, and then I made crepe Suzette. Have you ever had crepe Suzette?
The fire?
The fire.
Yeah, I used to work at Rooster in St. Louis, that crepe restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I was really dreaded when I had to serve a crepe Suzette because I wasn't good with the plates to begin with.
Did you have to do it? Wait, hold on. Did it? What do you mean? Did it? You had to like serve it a flame?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you make it tableside? Because usually it's like a fancy French restaurant. You make it tableside. You know, like the waiter in the white jacket brings the little cart out with the burner and the pan and the crepes and the whatever. So I don't understand.
They lit it on fire in the kitchen and you had to run it out to people.
Flaming?
Yeah.
What?
It was so scary.
That feels like such a liability for the restaurant.
I had no idea there was another way to do that.
So you put a plate that was on fire in front of a guest.
And hoped it went out in time. It was so...
Oh, my God. That is so... I mean, look, that's very dramatic.
It's very dramatic. It was so scary.
Oh
I was always relieved when I went a day without someone ordering a Suzette.
Did you ever lose eyelashes or eyebrow or anything like that from it?
I actually stayed pretty safe.
Good.
Yeah.
So I went to culinary school in France, and it was like mostly in English, but they would kind of make us do like kitchen French. And every time you lit something on fire on the stove, which like in French cooking is like not a lot, you know?
What's that?
Like sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Right.
You know, so they would make you say je flambe, which is like I'm gonna flame, you know.
Oh yeah.
And so that's the sign for you to stand back because it can like really be a lot of flames.
I like that phrase, je flamme.
Je flamme, yeah. So I made in the morning, starting around 11, I'd already made the crepe batter the night before.
Because it's sourdough.
Because it's sourdough.
Yeah.
Even though crepes are not like a yeasted thing usually, or at least French crepes are not yeasted.
Yeah.
But it's just there to add a little bit of sour flavor and complexity.
Did you ever remember friendship bread?
No.
Remember it?
No.
Okay. It's like you get a starter, you make too much of it, then you give it to others.
What do you mean, do I remember it? Like, was this a thing at a certain time?
Yeah, I think it was, we made it in high school.
What?
It's cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon bread.
Wait, hold on. Joe, there's no way anyone was making sourdough in high school.
No, I didn't make it. No.
Who was making it?
It was gave it to my mom because she had extra.
Sourdough starter?
No, friendship bread.
Friendship bread.
Starter.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
No, but I remember
But
my mom got really mad at her once about over muffins and like a bake sale or something. She like dropped off muffin. My mom agreed to make muffins for some bake sale and dropped off muffin pans for my mom to use, even though my mom had muffin pans because like they all have to be the same size or something. And my mom was like, I have my own muffin pans. I don't need yours. Anyway, made
friendship bread. The thing
which
about
was
the
like
friendship
a
bread,
cinnamon thing.
yeah, you make it. It's too much starter for one.
And then you give
it to others.
the starter or the bread.
The starter.
Are you telling me that like all the moms in our town made sourdough bread when we were in high school?
Cinnamon.
But starter, okay, so starter, if it had starter in it, then it was sourdough,
Cinnamon.
but it was cinnamon flavored. Is this like regular yogurt and plain yogurt or something?
No.
I don't understand. I'm gonna have to ask my mom about this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call your mom and ask her also
Okay.
because I'm not understanding.
Okay.
I do not remember this.
Okay. That's fair, but I just want to put it out there.
Everyday Decisions with Joe Firestone is brought to you by the Bon Appetit Foodcast. I'm so sorry, Bon Appetit Foodcast. I think that's French. Okay. Do you like to cook? Do you like to eat? Do you think about dinner before you even finish breakfast? If the answer is yes, yes, and yes, then the Bon Appetit Foodcast is for you. The Bon Appetit Foodcast covers it all. The dining scene across the country, a peek inside the minds of great chefs, and the recipes you need to try at home. Hosted by Editor-in-Chief Adam Rappaport, with other editors frequently joining to co-host, Foodcast is where your favorite Bon Appetit test kitchen stars take a moment to relax, chat, and get extra opinionated about mac and cheese and roast chicken and butter and rice, and, well, you get it. One recent episode featured Bon Appetit food editors who developed not one, not two, but 3 new pesto recipes. And with the restaurant industry in flux due to COVID-19, Foodcast is doing important coverage of how chefs are transforming their businesses in response to the pandemic. So go on, listen to the Bon Appetit Foodcast every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're looking for an escape from the news, how about a podcast where someone interviews inanimate objects? In Everything is Alive from PRX's Radiotopia, host Ian Chillog talks to guests such as a can of cola, a grain of sand, a subway seat, and a chainsaw about their lives. Time magazine called it laugh out loud funny, surprisingly informative, and often moving, a profound pleasure. Everything is Alive has just launched its 3rd season featuring great funny performers like Josh Gondelman, Tammy Sager, and more. Listen at everythingisalive.com or wherever you get your podcasts. So then we're at what time?
I think
You started to make Choco Tacos.
Okay, wait, hold on. So I had made the batter the night before. So the first thing I did was I cooked the crepes,
Oh, yeah.
and then after you cook them and make each one, and then you make the Suzette, which is like an orange caramel sauce spiked with a little cognac, and that's what flames.
That's so interesting. At Rooster, I think we just put sugar in there and then poured a little liquor and then lit it on fire.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Okay.
Orange juice must have had because it's like orange flavored is the classic.
Couldn't tell you if there was orange in there.
What kind of alcohol?
Some kind of rum, maybe.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I guess they were pretty much going rogue.
Yeah, they're riffing. That's cool. Mm-hmm. So I probably finished that around. Oh, I finished that around noon, because then I had a meeting at noon. And so I went to that meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, understood. Okay, so meetings over at about what time?
Like 12:45.
So that's a pretty concise meeting, it sounds like.
Yeah, an hour meeting is too long. I don't go to a lot of meetings anymore because I'm not full time.
Right.
on staff at the magazine anymore. There were just so many meetings, and now it's like not so many.
That's a good thing.
It's much better.
Okay, so then you are out of the meeting. You're eating your salmon, right?
Yeah,
It's salmon time.
Yep, I eat the salmon first, then the chili,
Uh-huh.
and that's like fine. I was just sort of like, I don't really want to eat this, but I still ate it, which is also a thing that I do. It's just like eat. It just
Eat what's in front of you.
yeah, eat what's in front of me. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do that. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things to do.
I'm a good eater.
I ate a full side salad yesterday.
But it's a side salad.
No. In addition to what I would never eat it.
Uh-huh.
Side salad has no appeal to me.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
What was it on the side of?
A sandwich. I ate the sandwich, and I even ate the side salad just because it was in front of me.
What was the dressing and what was the sandwich?
Couldn't tell you the dressing. It seemed like it was maybe water or
You ate wet lettuce.
some kind of mild oil.
Okay. Any vinegar?
None to be tasted.
So you ate like plain, wet, oily lettuce?
Yeah, just because it was in front of me.
Was the lettuce crunchy at least?
No, it was that one kind that's like it's kind of like it seems like it's better, but it's not.
Like the mesclun?
Yeah.
Like that? I have a real problem with mesclun. I don't like it. It tastes like dirt sometimes.
Who's pushing it?
I don't know. Maybe because it comes pre-washed and it's easier for restaurants or something. I really dislike mesclun, and there's always like a little bit of beet greens in it, and the beet greens taste like dirt. Like they're clean.
Yeah.
They don't taste good.
We
don't like it.
iceberg.
I love iceberg.
We love iceberg.
I like a crunchy lettuce, romaine.
I love that.
Yeah.
I remember I found a baby bunny underneath a slide, and I fed it iceberg. And then they said, don't feed baby bunnies iceberg. So then I had to rip the iceberg out of the baby bunnies.
When was this?
This was in high school.
What slide?
The slide outside the high school. Do you remember that? There's a little playground right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's where I found the baby bunnies.
I feel like that's where, I think it was found the baby squirrels and then put them in a box and touch them, and then read that if you touch baby squirrels, then the mother smells human and will reject them. And I think she started crying. It was a whole thing. What's with that area and baby animals? And then people going and touching them. So hold on. So you fed the bunny.
What's with that area and baby animals?
So you fed the bunny iceberg and
Not allowed.
And then looked it up and then had enough time to still rip the iceberg away from
I took it back.
That was
But
quick.
this was before the internet.
Right.
I mean, maybe not.
Before we had smartphones.
Yeah.
I had a flip phone at high school.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it when I was 16.
That's awesome.
How old were you?
I think I was around 16 when I started driving. They gave me it was kind of looked like a Zach Morris phone. Yeah.
Car phone? Or
No.
I know what you're talking about. My mom had that cell phone.
Yeah.
But it did plug into the car, right?
Yeah.
I think you should tell listeners what car you drove in high school. I love that car.
It was pretty good. It was a Chrysler green minivan with a middle seat missing.
Yeah.
Because my brother liked to have to make room for intimacy. And I couldn't lift the middle seat back, put it back in.
Oh, that car.
Yeah. Did you have, a Volvo?
Yeah. My parents got my sister and I to drive a used, one of the boxy
Yeah,
Volvo,
that was a good one.
an 850 station wagon.
Yeah, that was a cute little guy.
Such a great car.
Yeah.
And then when my family moved, because my family moved from St. Louis to the Boston area after I left high school. And then as a family trip, we drove it up Mount Washington and then back down. And the car was it basically killed the car after that. So R.I.P. red Volvo station wagon.
Did it have seats that faced backwards?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that old.
That seems like a really dangerous choice, yeah?
Yeah, our family friends, Alan and Judy, and their son Tim, who was my sister's age, they had one of those station wagons with seats backwards that we would ride in. But those things were enormous. Those were the biggest cars ever. And they had the wood paneling, which I always liked.
Oh, so nice. So nice. Well, okay, hold on. So now you've eaten the salmon. You didn't want to, but you ate it.
Yeah.
And now where are we going?
Okay, so then we actually start shooting Gourmet Makes.
Oh, okay. Then you're making the chocolate
after
taco.
lunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the day before I had made ice cream base. Have you made ice cream before?
Wait, why? No.
No? Really?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes you're into like projects like that.
It's anything that kind of involves something. Yeah, I can't.
No?
No.
Okay,
My
fine.
mom's made ice cream.
Yeah, your mom's a great cook.
Yeah.
Joe's
a generation.
Joe's grandma. Yeah, but not really because your grandma's a really good
Yeah.
cook.
Just skips some people.
Every third generation, maybe. I have that cookbook.
Oh, yeah.
Dorothy Firestone's cookbook.
Yeah.
I've made that challah recipe.
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
But yeah, it's just not for everybody.
Right.
Cooking.
Well, don't make ice cream. It's not. There's no point in making ice cream because you can buy such good ice cream. It's kind of a waste of time.
Okay.
But I had to make my own because that's kind of the point of the
Right.
show. So I made the ice cream base the day before, which is something called crème anglaise, and it's it's like a custard where it's milk and cream and eggs and sugar, and you cook it on the stove until the eggs thicken and cook the whole thing. And that's what ice cream is made out of. Some ice cream. So I made that and had a lot of vanilla in it, and then I made 3 flavors from that one base. What else did I do? I had made a batter for ice cream cones because, as you said, Choco Taco,
You got it. Yeah.
you gotta like make a crispy
Yeah.
shell
Right.
because that's the worst part of the Choco Taco.
I think it would be good with soft chocolate tortilla.
Oh, there's an idea. No one talked about that. So you want an actual tortilla as the shell because what
Chocolate.
it is like it's just an ice cream cone shaped like a hard taco shell.
You're certain?
Oh yeah, you should go leave here and go have a Choco Taco
Yeah.
and let me know what you think.
I like them quite a bit. If you're going for a taco or a sandwich, I find that the taco is better
Just categorically.
for ice creams.
Oh, for ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you want to come down to the test kitchen and try the final version
Yeah.
of Choco Taco?
I do.
It'll probably be next week because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
want
shoot
to.
every day.
I want
okay.
to.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll text you.
No, I have very little going on.
Are you okay? I was gonna say Tuesday afternoon.
Yep. And pretty much anything. I'm pretty much open as a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All
Okay.
right.
So you made the Choco Taco, and
Well, no, I made the components, but I didn't really finish.
can I just just based on what I've seen, it does seem like sometimes you get frustrated.
Yeah.
Were you frustrated?
No.
You were pretty chill.
This one is super easy, actually.
Oh, great. We're
Yeah.
happy about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you make the Choco Taco ice creams,
Yes.
and you make the ice cream cone tortilla, crispy taco shell.
Yeah, I did some tests. So I put, well, this doesn't really matter, but you don't have to listen to all the different recipe stuff because
We love it.
you'll see it on the show.
Okay,
But,
fair enough. We'll just talk about the link.
The what?
The link.
The link?
The link. The video.
Oh, right.
Say,
Okay, there you go.
You go to
Uh-huh.
http
Right. YouTube.
YouTube gourmeteats.com.
Gourmet Makes.
Makes.
That's
Yep.
not what it's for the Bon Appetit YouTube channel, but anyway.
Okay.
So, I made 3 different ice cream flavors, and then I had the batter of the cone that I had made the day before, and I let it rest overnight. And then I have a little waffle iron, like the little flat kind for make. Have you ever had like stroop waffle?
Yeah.
Yeah, for making those. And I did some tests where I made the cone in the iron, and then I shaped it over a mold to make it like a taco shell.
Yeah.
And I just did some tests like that, and then we pretty much ran out of time.
Okay.
So that was basically the whole afternoon. But it's like we take our time.
Yeah.
We take a break here and there.
It's all about exploring. And then at this point, you get to go home.
Yeah, I think that was all I did in the afternoon. We got to go home. I left probably at 6,
Okay.
around 6 o'clock. And then I went and met my friend Emily.
You took the train.
I took the train.
What do you do on the train?
Okay, there are any number of things I do on the train. Usually when I'm leaving work, I'm like trying to turn my brain off and I just like scroll through my Instagram feed mindlessly.
Yeah.
But
Not stories.
sometimes stories, but sometimes on the train you can't really. I don't
Right.
know. I'm like a person that likes the stories.
You like the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know that that's not as popular. Do you like the stories?
I don't look at the stories.
Oh, interesting.
And a lot of people say, did you see my story?
Uh-huh.
And I
I don't know. I like, because for my friends, it's like, well, okay, so when I was writing a cookbook for a year.
Yeah.
And I truly did not go out or see anyone or do anything for 14 months. And the stories was like my only link to the outside world for that whole time. So I got really into the stories. Just like, oh, what fun thing is that person doing? I hope they're enjoying it.
Oh, that's a nice attitude to have.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you're scrolling through Instagram, and then you go to meet your friend Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go to Union Square, and we decide to go and get our nails done. We get pedicures, which for me is actually very rare. It makes it sound like, I don't want to make it sound like I do that a lot.
No, but that's
it's
a
a rare treat. Yeah.
What
so
color
we
did
did that.
you get?
Oh, because I do it so rarely, I'm like, let's be fun with it.
Yeah.
So I got like how do I describe it? Like a dark tealish foresty green.
Oh.
Like a deep green.
Yeah.
I was very into it.
Yeah.
And then we did like 10 minutes in that massage chair.
Oh.
Do you find massages excruciatingly painful?
Never gotten one.
You never had one?
No.
Even just like a quick little face in the donut on the chair thing? No, you've never had
Should
one?
I get one? You think it's painful?
Yeah, because like I don't do it very often, and so the more you do it, the looser your muscles are, and the less it hurts.
Right.
But the few times I've done it, it is just like you feel good after.
Yeah.
But it is excruciating.
Mike believes that when you get a massage, it releases the toxins, and he's going to get sick.
So he doesn't get them?
He's never gotten a massage.
I don't know. What?
Yeah.
What toxins?
One time I said I would give him a hand massage, and he said that it made him sick for a day.
Oh my God. He's got a lot of toxins.
Yeah. A lot of toxins.
That's an interesting theory. I feel like he was just I don't know, he's just really trying to avoid getting a massage, which I'm not trying to avoid that ever.
That seems really nice. Well, do you remember those little foot pads that were stickers, and then it would collect your toxins overnight?
No.
It was an infomercial.
What?
It was stickers you put on your feet that would soak up all the toxins while you slept, and then you'd look at the next day, and it was like the footprint.
What did it look like?
It was like a completely black footprint.
It's like the pimple patches?
But
for toxins?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've never. Is this like an infomercial that's on at 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Are you watching a lot of those?
Well, I remember watching a lot of them when I had a TV in my bedroom, and that was something I was always kind of interested in.
Is trying those out?
I love something where you see what came out of you.
You should get the pimple patches then also. Interesting. Yeah, I don't do TV in the bedroom. I think it's a bad idea.
But do you like things that see what you came out of you?
I guess so, but I don't know what toxins. It just sounds like a wellness trope, to sell you things.
Right.
Which I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, the massage, we should go get a massage together.
You liked it.
I do occasionally like a massage, like a Chinese massage, where you just go and you don't take off your clothes and they just throw a towel over you and just
that sounds ideal.
Your muscles.
Yeah, I don't like to take off my clothes.
Yeah, no, it's very low key.
Yeah,
you just go in there, your face gets super mushed.
Yeah,
because they there's a lot of elbows and things involved.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's extremely painful, but you'll feel like Gumby afterwards.
Gumby.
It's very loose.
Okay, so then you get the massage.
Yeah.
At this point, it's 7?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then you go home?
Yeah, because I met her at 6:45, so we were probably there maybe 7:30.
Then you get dinner?
No, then I go home because I have a lot of food at home. And Harris, is my fiance, is out of town.
Okay.
And I have been looking forward to this all week because he left yesterday afternoon. That I get to go home to an apartment. We live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's not huge at all. I get to go home to an empty apartment all by myself, alone, and just luxuriate in my aloneness.
What'd you do?
I laid on the couch the entire time and played with the cat and watched TV and ate dinner.
And that's ideal for
It was such a good feeling. I can't hardly articulate how great it felt.
I hate being alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite thing.
I've had the house alone for the last 4 days, and I've been losing my mind.
4 days is maybe a lot.
A drawer opened by itself, and it sent me into a panic mode.
Oh, no. But have you been going out during those 4 days?
I go out sometimes, but I come back,
Yeah. And you find the loneliness sort of like haunting, not restorative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Why'd the drawer open by itself?
My friend Mike Gugino, who does sound on Gourmet Makes, for like 8 seasons was on the show Ghost Hunters.
What?
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he did sound on the show Ghost Hunters.
What did he find?
He was like, one time a bell rang
No.
that no one rang,
No.
and that happened. And then a couple of times like he made a noise and they were like, oh my God, it's a ghost. And the first rule, I don't know if I should be saying this. I hope I'm not like
No, I think it's
blowing
okay.
off the spot. I don't think he does it anymore.
Yeah.
But like he made a noise, and apparently the first rule of ghost hunters is that if you say it's a ghost, it's a ghost. So they'd be like, oh my God, like, did you hear that? And he'd be like, first of all, he was doing sound, so he heard literally everything. But then he couldn't be like, no, that was me, because then you ruin the moment, and then you can't use that, you know?
Oh, wow.
So the jury's out on ghosts, basically.
Okay,
I don't think.
interesting.
Do you think you have a ghost?
It's just who opened the drawer?
Right.
Who did?
Right. Was it? What kind of drawer?
Desk?
IKEA? No.
No.
Like, is it the kind of drawer with like little gears where it turns and it can just slide? Okay, so that maybe feels like the desk where the windows open.
No.
Maybe feels like the desk drawer just wasn't fully pushed in and it just slid out.
When did I open it? It's not my drawer.
Ooh, okay.
Don't have any business in there.
I don't know.
Somebody did.
Do you want the cast of Ghost Hunters to come over
Yes, I
and
do.
tape an episode?
Except I don't think my dog would be so friendly to them.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Okay, wait.
That's
So then
creepy.
it's you're luxuriating in your aloneness.
Yes.
You're watching TV. You're playing with the cats. 2 of them.
Yep. Well, we have 2 cats, but one of them really keeps to herself.
Okay.
So we tend to lavish most of our attention on the friendlier cat.
Do you respect the friendlier one more, or who do you respect?
No,
more?
I actually I respect both of them a lot.
Yeah.
But because they're cats, it's like part of the deal. You have to respect cats. They're, it's not like a dog. It's not like Loaf.
You're saying I don't respect Loaf?
No. I'm just saying that dogs I feel like you don't have to work as hard for a dog's affection
Yeah.
than with cats.
Yeah.
So like respect has to come first
Wow.
for cats.
Didn't know that.
I don't know. I think so. I've never
Yeah, I
actually
think-
lived with a dog.
Yeah.
But I'd have more warm, fuzzy feelings for Felix, the friendlier cat.
Okay. So then
He's insanely affectionate.
licks.
Licks.
Oh.
Last night he slept. He sleeps on my pillow every night. Last night he slept. It was just crazy. Like sometimes he sleeps with his paws on, like pressed up against my cheek, with his nose like touching my nose.
No.
Yes, I swear. I have photos.
And you like this?
It's so sweet, and also like cats are very clean. They don't smell. They're not. No offense to dogs.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Like it's not. I don't know. And then I like shift, and he's unlike any other cat. He waits for me to like find my position that I'm comfortable in, and then he lays back down. And if I turn over, he'll like spoon my head.
Oh
And
my
it's it's unbelievably sweet. I'm very lucky. He's the sweetest cat.
Oh.
So and then he'll come and he always lays on my lap, and so he'll like watch TV with me. I feed them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I went home and I sat on the couch and I put together my dinner, which was leftovers, and and that was it. Play with the cat.
And then you go to sleep on the couch?
No, I went to bed. I have been staying up late. It's been a pattern for a long time. So I watched. First, I watched mindless TV, but there was we have cable, but like there's never anything on.
I know,
right?
I know.
It wasn't good. And so then I turned on The Outsider. Have you been watching The Outsider?
Too scary. Can't.
It's so good.
Can't. Too
Really?
scary. Can't.
Did you watch any of it?
I could barely watch you.
What?
You. Not
Gourmet,
you.
Gourmet Makes.
No. Netflix.
Oh. I was like, okay, Gourmet Makes is not a suspenseful show.
I had to,
Well, sort of.
It was too much.
What is You? That's the one with
Oh.
What's his name?
Too much.
Penn
Yep.
Badgley?
Yes.
Yeah, what is it about?
Oh. Guy stalking a woman.
That is scary.
Yeah.
This one is, did you like True Detective?
Couldn't.
Oh, really?
Too scary.
Oh, wow, Joe. Wait, Joe, we watched so many horror movies in high school, and you're telling me you can't watch it?
I had to know the end of them. We rewatched a lot of horror movies.
Uh-huh.
I had to know what was going to happen. But even then, I don't like them. It makes me make noises that I don't want to make.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because it's a really good show.
Like, do you know how my dad screams in his sleep?
Yeah.
I make those noises when awake.
Uh-huh.
When
Can you do the noise?
Okay, I'm going to get away from the mic. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, so wait, so we go to bed at very late.
Yeah, it was probably like 1. I did fall asleep on the couch actually briefly and then woke up and properly went to bed, like brushed my teeth, all that.
You like a proper bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a bedtime routine. It's not elaborate. It's just normal, but I have to always do it.
Wash your face?
Wash face, brush teeth, maybe like a little floss and mouthwash. If I feel motivated. Not every night, but occasionally. And then bed.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And then today you woke up at what time?
I slept in because I had been staying up very late. And then I wasn't obviously not shooting today because I'm here.
Yeah.
So I went to bed at 1 and I probably woke up at 8:30.
That's sleeping in.
That's sleeping in like on a weekday. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a super early riser anyway.
I woke up at 8:30 today and I thought, wow, I'm really doing something good.
But you work nights, so I feel like
work is it's a stretch.
I mean, it's your job. You get paid for it, right?
Sometimes.
Not always.
Yesterday I got paid in a bottle of water.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of bottle of water?
Poland Springs.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. And then I've been to Poland, Maine, where Poland Springs is from.
You have?
Mm-hmm. It's like a little tiny town.
How's the water?
Fine. Okay. Not great. Normal. Was that the agreement beforehand? Like, we're going to pay you in water?
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
I feel like you need someone to negotiate this for you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Right. Okay, so basically, that's a great question. So I did want to say, okay, so seems like you've got like a lot of structure to your day.
Yes.
And this is normal?
On a shoot day, that's normal. And I like structure. I like having like places to go and a schedule, even though I'm usually late to wherever I'm going. But yeah, I mean, on days where I'm not shooting, if I'm at home, then it's the opposite. It's very loose.
Right. But you prefer structure.
I like the mix. I like having some days of the week where I know exactly what I'm doing and where I have to be, and then other days where I can do whatever. I'm just kind of getting work done, going from like coffee shop to coffee shop, maybe an appointment, maybe a little acupuncture.
Oh, but it's like you do your recharge and then you go full in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you could recommend, one part of your day, like. It doesn't have to be even something that you did in the last 24 hours, but something that you do most days that's like really good. You say, this is something you should really incorporate.
I feel like I'm trying to find that thing.
Oh,
I don't know. Because I don't know the day. Let me think. That's a good question.
Like for me, what's really changed my life is having a key dish.
What do you mean?
Having a dish for the keys. Then I spend, I'd say I save about 15 minutes a day saying, where's my keys?
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Let me think.
It seems like you were really pushing that drinkable yogurt more than it deserves.
I love Siggi's. They don't pay me. This is not SponCon, but I love Siggi's. It's so good. That's a good one. The drinkable yogurt. Oh. That's a good time saver also. It's
no
like breakfast
spoon.
On the go.
Yeah.
No spoon. Also tight-fitting lid, because I have had yogurt. The lid burst in my purse, which is not great. I'm really trying to think. I was telling you last time I saw you, which was last week.
Yeah.
I was telling you about my vitamins that I take, and I feel like they turn me. I don't like taking them. That part of my day is not enjoyable, but I do feel like it adds to my overall well-being.
Vitamins.
The vitamins that I take, and I take it every morning. And I feel like they turned me into a superhero.
What?
Because and again, like knock on wood, this is a wooden table.
Yeah.
I have not gotten sick in so long. And last year I got sick so much.
Vitamins.
Which
ones?
Well, so I was telling you about them at dinner, but I don't think I ever finished telling you about them. I started taking.
Never finished telling you.
I mean, as you can tell from this conversation, we get off topic a lot. I take vitamins every morning. I take 4 of these huge capsules called Nutrafol, which I started taking last fall because I was having a weird thing. I think it was like a hormone thing where like all my hair was falling out. And so my doctor recommended them. It's like a homeopathic thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the hair stopped falling out and it just seemed to be a temporary thing.
Nice.
But I kept taking them and I don't know, there's like something, has like ashwagandha and a lot of other vitamins. That's
Good.
like a thing. I can't really tell you what. Ashwagandha is like a herbal hormone regulator thing.
Whoa.
I don't know. And they kind of taste gross and they're really big and you take 4 of them.
Sometimes a lot of those vitamins taste like sharks.
What does a shark taste like?
Do you know what I mean, though?
No. What does it mean?
Picture in your mind what a shark tastes like,
Fishy?
but kind of more.
More what?
More.
Okay. Have you ever had shark? Okay, I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
But they don't taste good. I know that you can put, my acupuncturist told me you can put stuff in the freezer. You can put capsules in the freezer and then they don't taste bad if you take them frozen.
So you take the Bountiful?
Nutrafol?
Oh, yeah.
The only drawback of Nutrafol is it's very expensive.
Okay.
But I figured it was worth it to not be bald.
Sure.
And I don't know, they just like make me feel great.
And that's all you take?
I take that plus I take an iron supplement.
Oh, yeah.
Which is from this German company because like iron can be very harsh on your stomach. And this is like a very gentle iron. Again, that my acupuncturist, Sarah, who I love, she told me about it.
Wow.
And then I take, that's all. Because the Nutrafol has like a million things in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I take magnesium gummies.
At night?
Morning.
What's that for? Magnesium is supposed to be like for sleep, no?
They said they were supposed to calm you down.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's why people take it for sleep. It's like a calm
Yeah.
drink. I've done that before.
Yeah.
You take them in the morning. A gummy.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Like a natural Xanax, sort of.
Something like that.
Yeah. How does it work?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love the gummies. What an innovation that was in vitamins.
I know. Really nice. Really nice choice. Really kind of going A to C with the Flintstones. You know what I mean?
Right. I used to take Flintstones. They're so gross.
Do you know that Becca Dobbs, we once went to the Walgreens before we went to the Esquire? That's a movie theater for those people who don't know. But we went to get candy before, and her choice of candy was a bottle of Flintstone vitamins.
Oh, my God. That sounds... First of all, it's just gross because they taste like chalk. Second of all, did she eat them all?
She ate a lot of them. That was her choice of candy.
Is that medically advisable?
No,
Probably not.
So.
Oh, my God. That is a great story, and I hadn't heard it before.
Just think about
How old
that.
were you?
We were probably 18.
What movie did you see?
Couldn't tell you. Maybe Holes. It's every time I think of a movie I went to see at Esquire, I think it was Holes. But couldn't tell you.
I was just telling the story of when the first movie I ever saw by myself, I was with my older sister. She's only 2 years older. I was probably like 8, maybe she was 10. And it was at the Esquire, and it was Free Willy. And we went because we loved the Michael Jackson song that was like in the commercial.
Hold me in the river. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And we only went to the movie so we could hear that song. Because like, that was like before the internet. You couldn't just like play a song that you wanted to hear. And then it didn't play until the end credits. So we like sat through the whole movie at the Esquire. That's still around. Esquire.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big plug.
Yeah.
This is SponCon for Esquire. For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Right. One of the local movie theaters.
But you would recommend the vitamin routine?
Yeah. I like that it's, I don't know, it is a part of my morning routine. And I feel like I don't make a lot of time in the morning to do, like, I don't know if you want to call it self-care or other things that make me feel good because I'm generally, like, wasting time and then rushing.
Sure.
But that, I don't know, I think it's, like, really doing something.
Well. This has been very edifying, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Wow, Claire, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks, Joe.
What a treat. This is going to change people's lives.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. It was really fun.
Wow, what a treat.
This has been a Comedy Central podcast.